It's 100 fucking degrees out here. Gonna get this AC going, AC flowing. It's like 1,000,000 degrees out here in Portugal, Lisbon, fellas. It is extremely hot outside, and for some reason it is also cloudy, which who knows why. Technically, as far as I've heard, like I've noticed that here in Portugal the weather gets very hot. It's always mainly because we get a bunch of dust from the north of Africa and it just gets hot. Right? But either way, Jose, let's get this party started. Let's get this party going. I need to get an intro. I feel like I need an intro for the podcast. Like something that I'll be speaking, like I'll say a couple of things like we just did, and then it cuts to the intro, right? I feel like I should do something like that. I also I'd love to get like a couple of guests going on the pod. You know what I mean? Like a couple of people that I would invite and just speak to. But then what pisses me off is that I would have to do clips of that, and I'm getting a little tired of having to edit all these things. I've been thinking about keep doing the English podcast more in casual way, like uploading it mainly just to YouTube. No, my problem is that like I don't know how worth it, I don't know how effective it actually is to just keep doing the English podcast. I feel like people don't give a fuck about I don't think people give a fuck about podcast clips anymore, you know? The Portuguese podcast, the clips have been working good-ish, but I don't know. I think people like these more up close and personal, sort of in the moment type of videos, like almost no edits. I think, I don't know, okay, because the English podcast on Instagram barely gets views. Obviously, the account is fresh, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's got to be something that I'm not doing that I should be doing. I feel like I should be doing more videos, like just picking up my cell phone and speaking into the camera and uploading that, then editing an entire ass podcast and scheduling and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I feel like getting if I get like 4 clips done on my cell phone, like in a week, and they all sort of work-ish. That's, I think, more beneficial, and that works best for me because, like, I'm gonna do the English podcast, I'm gonna do the Portuguese podcast, then I have to edit both of them. Then in a couple of hours, I have to go to Jiu-Jitsu. Then I have to go perform. Then I have to come back and finish editing. And then I have to schedule everything. Like, I basically waste an entire day just doing this. Almost like a day in the morning. So, like, I don't even know what time it is, but I spend a lot of time with the podcasts, especially with editing, because editing is a pain in the ass. So I think what I'm gonna do is that this week I think this week I'm just gonna do the podcast the normal way. I'm gonna edit it, and then I'm gonna think about what things I could do. At least for the English one, I'm gonna keep doing it like for YouTube, but I think I'm gonna start like picking up the cell phone, just fucking yapping about like fucking Irish goodbyes. The other day, I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Just because for one of the topics today is Irish goodbye. I think just picking up the cell phone and like saying some dumb shit about Irish goodbye would probably work better than this. You know what I mean? But again, I don't know. So. I just remembered something like I've been ordering a lot of things because I'm moving out, right? And like I don't know what the fuck happened to like these delivery people, these delivery guys, like for Amazon, like DHL, FedEx, whatever. I don't know what happened. Like, I'm still paying the delivery fee. I'm still paying the delivery fee, right? But for some odd reason, they always need help delivering the package into my house, into my home. Like, it's not the first time that the guy arrives at my street and he fucking phones me talking about can you come help me? No, I fucking can't. You're joking. Didn't I just fucking pay you to deliver this inside the cribbo? You know what I mean? I don't want to sound like a dick. I know I'm sounding like a dick, but I mean, if I'm paying for a service, you better kind of do it, right? It's not like you go into a restaurant, you order a steak, and they're like, okay, just come along to the kitchen now and cook it. You're kind of expecting, if you're gonna pay for a steak, if I go to a supermarket, I'm not paying the same price for a steak as in a restaurant. Why? Because they're cooking it. They're making sure it's cooked to perfection, whatever. You know what I mean? This thing is kind of, it's not that it's pissing me off, and I get why they need help. I ordered like big packages, but fucking hell, just pay another guy to come help him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna help him if he's gonna ask for my help, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, what happened to like, I don't know, man. What happened to like us as a civilization, as a society, paying for things, right? We're paying for things, and we don't expect those things to be what we paid for. I paid for a delivery fee, right? If I pay for a television, I'm expecting to get a television that works. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not expecting to get a television that I have to fucking assemble. It's a television. If I buy a house, a pre-built house, a house that's already been built, I'm not expecting to build the house. If I pay a delivery fee, I'm expecting things to be fucking delivered. I don't know. I think companies are just chasing profits, and they know they can abuse people like the people who are paying for their services. They know they can get away with these sort of things and not having to hire another fucking person to help the delivery guy who's just fucking, like, imagine for some odd reason that this poor delivery guy would have to deliver the television to an old lady who couldn't, let's say it was impossible for a person to help him. What the fuck happens? You know what I mean? Like, these companies just, for some reason, they're just chasing these profits. Like, I fucking paid for, just hire another person. It's not like the delivery fee was like 50 cents. It's not like the delivery fee was $1. Paid like $9 for this delivery fee. You know what I mean? If it was like a free delivery fee, like if it was like one of those $1, $2.50 for delivery fee, I kind of get that. I think I paid like $9 for that delivery fee. What the fuck are we talking about? Another thing that crossed my mind recently is, you guys are familiar with this like whole Irish goodbye thing, right? Are you guys Irish goodbye team or not Irish goodbye team? Because like, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of depends. Like if I'm at a party, right? The party has like a house party. We're at a house. That never fucking happens here in Portugal, but let's pretend. You're at a house party. There's like 100 people inside. I'm not gonna say goodbye to everyone. I'm gonna say goodbye to the people I know, which it's never gonna be fucking 100. I'm gonna say goodbye to the people I know, and I'm gonna say goodbye to the person who owns the house, if it's not someone who I know. That's it. And if someone I bump shoulders with someone throughout the route that I'm taking to leave the fucking house, if I say goodbye to someone, I'll say goodbye to someone, but I'm not gonna be, oh, goodbye, bye. No. If I'm having dinner, if you're having a dinner with like 8 people and you Irish goodbye, you're a fucking dick. Okay? Like if you're not Irish goodbying when there's like way too many people to say goodbye, you're just a dick. No? Am I tripping? Are you guys with me on this one? Cause like I think there's like a threshold in which an Irish goodbye is totally acceptable and totally fine. Up until that threshold, you're kind of a dick if you just leave. Am I tweaking on this one? I feel like you should say goodbye to people, especially if it's some sort of an event. Like imagine being invited to a wedding and just Irish goodbying totally, like not even saying goodbye to a single person. That's fucking nuts. Okay, but anyways, okay. I've noticed as well by watching a lot of like clips on Instagram, clips on. Oh, sorry, Jesus fucking Christ! Whoever's watching this just yawned as well. I respect that. I've also been watching. Not that I've been watching, but I've noticed that. Why is it that crackheads are always missing clothes, but homeless people very rarely are missing clothes? You get what I'm trying to say? I feel like all the videos that I see of crackheads, they barely have t-shirts on. If they have a t-shirt on, it's either a tank top or it's a t-shirt that has become a tank top because it was ripped apart, okay? Their pants are always all over the place. It's like they're almost every single time sagging their pants, which it's kind of nuts. But homeless people, you don't see many homeless people like with their clothes all fucked up or missing clothes in general. Why is that? What is it in crack that just makes you go insane? Just makes you go crazy? Like, cause crackheads are some of the only people that you'll see on the street, like, completely tweaking out of their mind. Like, if you're doing heroin, you're not going crazy. You're laying down because you can't fucking move. If you're smoking weed, you're very passive. Crack just turns you into Crack just turns you into a nut. You just become insane. If you do crack, you're crazy. You know what I mean? Like, what's with crack? Because I know that crack and cocaine are very similar, because I think... So Future said, I serve the base, and I think the base is the cocaine. If you don't take out the base out of crack, that's just crack. I might be wrong on this one. And cocaine is the base from crack. I'm not sure. I'm not a chemist, okay? What's in... Because... Do people go that crazy when they're on coke? I think I've seen people on coke. I've most definitely seen people on coke. They're not going crazy like crackheads. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I feel like drugs are kind of nuts sometimes, because there's a lot of people who'll do some sort of drugs and they'll just go fucking nuts. Like, but most drugs, like, I think that it's only... Maybe it's only crack that makes you become, like, freaky, right? I feel like weed, you'll only get freaky if you become, like, psychotic. You know what I mean? Crack, you just go... There's no... I mean, that's potheads, cokeheads, but none of those terms are used to negatively to describe someone in a negative way. You know what I mean? It's always very loud. Oh, this guy's a crackhead. Is like, this guy's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? But I've noticed that in all the videos you see on WorldStar and whatnot, crackheads are always missing clothes. They're always missing clothes for some reason. Yeah. The other day I was like, do you know when you go into like, you're in a public bathroom. It doesn't have to be public. You're in a bathroom outside of your home. Outside. You're not in a bathroom that's in a house. You could be in a bathroom that's in the mall, a bathroom that's in a restaurant, at a cafe, whatever. Like, you'll be there, and you'll just, what the fuck is going on? Oh, I'm sorry. You'll go into the bathroom, the toilet, and you'll see that they have this sign that says, please do not throw paper into the toilet. And I always think to myself, like, if I take a shit, am I expected to wipe my ass and throw the paper into the bin? It's just gonna be a bin full of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I get the whole not throwing paper into the toilet to not clog the toilet. Definitely. If you go into the toilet and you're taking a piss and you want to clean your dick, sure, put that into the bin. Put that into the trash bin. If you go into the toilet and you blow your nose, don't throw that into the toilet. If you go into the bathroom and you wash your hands and you want to dry your hands, don't throw that paper into the toilet. If I'm taking a shit, rather, the paper is going into the toilet. It's not going into the fuck. Whoa, what the fuck is going on? I don't think I've ever yawned in an episode. Am I tired? I'm not tired. What the fuck? I'm not fucking tired. Let's get this fucking thing going. Jesus. I've never gotten this whole don't throw paper into the toilet bin. Into the bin, sorry. Don't throw paper into the toilet, because in general, I don't know, if I'm taking a shit, the paper is going into the toilet. How easily do you guys clog up your toilets at home? I haven't, no, that's not true. The other day, brother, the other fucking day, I clogged the toilet on only poop. I didn't even put paper on it. You see how this was when I came back from Paris, and you know when you go on, you know when you travel abroad with your friends and you're not particularly eating well, you're just drinking and whatnot. Your intestines, your digestive flora, your digestive system's biome isn't working properly, and you come back home, you have one good meal, and then you just fucking rip one out. Brother, I clogged the toilet the other day just by shitting. That's a feat. I've never done that. I had never done that, but I felt like I lost like 3 kilos just doing that, which was fucking nuts. So yeah, that's an achievement. But yeah, how easily do you guys clog up your toilets? Mine was... I don't easily clog the toilet here, but a couple of weeks ago, we were having a couple of problems with this toilet. It was always clogging up because my brother just doesn't know when to pull the autocollision. How the fuck do you say? How do you say autocollision? Give me a second, fellas, Dallas. Wait, how autocollision? Wait, what? Autocollision? Wait, I haven't seen it yet. Flush? But what's the name of the actual mechanism? In Portuguese, it's called autocollision. But autocollision doesn't translate to flush. Flush is like mandar para baixo. Flush is like flush it, like send it, you sort of thing. Toilet tank. Toilet cistern. Oh, I had no idea. Wait, I've never read this combination of words in my life. Toilet cistern. I had no idea autocollision was toilet cistern. Cistern? I think it's cistern. Toilet tank. But that's, for me, autocollision, it's literally the button, the mechanism. You know what I mean? So we usually say, did you pull the autocollision? Did you pull? So would it make sense to say, did you pull the toilet cistern, the toilet tank? The toilet tank for me means like the whole thing. You know what I mean? Autocollision for me, that could be wrong, but for me it's just a button. It's just a button. You know what I mean? I guess flush button, whatever. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Always learning. This is why this podcast is good for me. It's just learning curves, fellas. Learning curves. How many have we done? Delivery fee, Irish goodbye, crackheads, don't throw paper. Oh, I saw something on social media the other day. It was Charles. It was Charles. It was some famous Formula One driver. I think it was Leclerc. It was just some famous guy. And the video is that this famous guy is like putting his hand out, he puts his hand out or a fist out to get a fist bump or a high five, and the other person doesn't do it. But he's in this sort of awkward situation in which like so the question is, what do you guys usually do when you put your fist out and they don't fist bump you back, or you put your hand out, they don't give you a handshake? I don't give a fuck. I'm always gonna be the guy that's just gonna stand there. I'm gonna be cold. I'm not gonna turn things awkward. I think the mistake people usually do is that they turn things awkward and they put their hand out and like, oh, no, you can't do that. Someone will always see that. Remember this. Someone will always see that you weren't capable of being comfortable in awkwardness. If you put your hand out and someone doesn't handshake you, stand there. Stand your fucking ground. Stand on your morals, brother. If no one comes, someone always comes. Someone always notices. If no one comes, fucking clap it up to yourself, brother. Clap it up to yourself. Be comfortable with yourself. Be comfortable looking awkward to other people. Do not do this whole, you put your hand out. How are you, sir? No. Oh, that's way worse. That's so much worse in my opinion. Stand your fucking ground and dap yourself up, brother. You know what I mean? But yeah, what's your go-to move if you're not into like standing your ground, which is what I do? What do you do? Are you the yawner? Are you the stretcher? Are you the haha? Are you the woo? Are you the woo? Do you know what I mean? What do you guys do when you don't get like, when they don't bop you? I mean, I have this. Just gonna do this little. We'll do this at the end actually, because it's easier for me to edit afterwards. I think it would be way cooler to just do an episode about that, besides just randomly speaking about this. You know what's something that I've been enjoying doing actually when I go in a restaurant, especially. I mainly do this when traveling abroad, not as much when I'm here in Portugal. If I'm at a freaky restaurant, like I go to a Lebanese restaurant, I go to some freaky-ish place, not place, but restaurant, like from a different place, a different culture, I'll usually ask the waitress, like, so what's your favorite dish? What do you recommend? And I love sometimes just asking them, like, what's your favorite dish? What do you recommend? And they'll give you the most detailed answer ever, and you just immediately pivot and pick something else. But that's always kind of funny to do. But you know what's also kind of funny to do is that I started doing that because I can now notice when the waitresses respond does not give me confidence in what they're saying. Because there's a lot of I've been scammed a lot of times by ordering their favorite thing, but their favorite thing, I'm pretty sure, is the thing that sells less, and they're trying to just fucking ship it and dip it, you know what I mean? And I don't fuck with that. And sometimes I'll see them and a little too much, and I'm like, oh, okay, so what would you do? And they'll give me the answer, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take the other fucking thing immediately now. You know what I mean? I think that's it, no? Waitress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fellas, 25 minutes. Oh, I wanted to speak about something, but then now I forget what I wanted to speak about. Whatever. Fellas, take it easy. Thank you so much. Shalom. I'll see you next week. I'll probably see you around. I don't fucking know. I have a gig today as well. But yeah, thank you so much, fellas. Thank you. Appreciate it. Take it easy. Salam alaikum. Whoa, wait. I have a new one. Wait. Salam shetori. Salam shetori. Salam shetori. It's Farsi. Which is I think it's the language they speak in Iran, Persia. not trying to be rude, just whatever. Salam Shatori, Cheche. But Salam Shatori doesn't mean thank you, by the way, I think. I think it's like hello. I think. Could be wrong. But Salam Shatori, Salam Alaikum, Shabbat, Sabat, fucking Shalom, Mazel Tov, thank you, Merci, Gracias, Cheche, Danwade, Danke, Shukran, fucking Obrigado, thank you. Take it easy, fellas. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Come on.